Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Shalom. Baby, you talking right. In case you hear what I'm watching in the background. Sitting here unwinding, thinking about his goodness. It ain't nothing but his goodness. Never, sister. Sitting here thinking about these Hebrews. Thinking about who we are. And how can I capitalize off of what's going on with the awakening in a way that it not only prosper me, but those that are around me, that are in tune with the truth and tapped in. And you will know them by their fruit because the evidence will be there. You won't have to question nothing. The Most High gave you a blessed assurance of knowing that you can discern, that we can discern between truth and falsehood. I was just telling somebody earlier, the Bible is very powerful. That word is powerful. Very powerful, family. But anyway, y'all know I can talk about the Israelites. It's the highest conversation on the earth, straight up. All that other stuff they talking about, man, get rid of them pagans. Get rid of your idols. Repent and return to the covenant, Israel and Judah. And understand that Israel is God's kingdom. It's not just the people. And anybody can come into the kingdom of Israel. There's a difference in the Shemitic people and being a servant of the Most High God, YaHuWaH, the Elohim of all the worlds. But in particular, the Elohim, which is the Hebrew word for God of Israel. But he's calling you, he's calling all his children all the time. Just like if your child went out and you told them they shouldn't go a certain place because you know what could happen in certain environments. So you want to teach them to have good moral character when it comes to making decisions. You don't want to make decisions that's gonna have you stuck in a place that you wasn't even supposed to be in. When I say supposed to be in, meaning in a lower state. We on the rise, family. It's different now. Coming to knowledge yourself with all this knowledge in these texts, I'm like, man, look, I don't care what they talking about, what them people doing. We got the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we like on the baseball field. I was watching the Dodgers in Toronto yesterday in the playoffs. No, we're gonna win this. As soon as bro told me what the game was, I'm like, oh yeah, Toronto's gonna win. I ain't watched a baseball game in too long, but I love baseball. But understand who is Israel, then that will help us to move in the right way, have the right mind, heart, posture, and spiritual alignment that's instructed from Genesis to Revelations and throughout the Apocrypha texts that they chose not to include, which makes me no difference. I study. I know how to open a book and read. That's what I love to do. And tonight I'm having a Bible study every night. Why? Because this is my way of coming out of the world, not messing with them. I have my mind stayed on the things of the Most High, aligned, steadfast, people running around, living. Well, I'm seeing a lack of moral fortitude, moral conviction in people. People don't have characteristics of like how, as a chosen one, then I know there's different levels of understanding of where we're at as a people in our knowledge. Like I always say, wisdom is justified of itself. Wisdom, like the Bible says, is justified of herself. I was thinking about all when I was young, how I was reading the Bible like that incessantly. Nobody know. I want to know. Oh, I knew I was Israelite. I'm making a point. To understand today why, who, what, when, where, and why. Who am I? Not what the world declares who you are, what's written on the birth certificate, but internally, the you, you know? Yes, yes, yes. Blessings, blessings. Thanks for stopping by. So, with consistency comes progress. Not that you ain't gonna have your haters, you're gonna have your haters. Because there's a lot of people who think they woke and they walking in the light. But I'm I'm sad to tell you. I feel sad to tell you, we be mistaken. Because if it's not rooted in what the text establishes, and we go about taking on that and claiming it and really walking in it, if you're not the winter season, what y'all talking about winter for? That's why I'm sitting here listening to one of the sisters, and she making perfect sense. Because regardless of how the next person perceives what's written, it's upon you. It's on you. It's upon you to truly seek him, to know him, so that you can walk in power, brothers and sisters. I hear a lot of complaining, oh, but Ain't nobody taking hold of the solution. I'm here to tell you the solution has always been before us. It's been the Bible. That's our solution. Because why? It's the instructions of the Most High. Think about it, Israel. All who come to YaHuWaH will serve the God of Israel. So I'm an Israelite. But there, there's a lifestyle, a way of life that comes with that. Yeah, there's a way of life that comes with that. That if you tap in and start to feed that spirit, man, start to feed that I am in you. That's that should supersede anything else. All the problems of the world. Then we go home having conversations about problems, not understanding from Genesis 1 what the Most High said after everything He created. Genesis 1:10, and God and YaHuWaH. That's the name of the Most High. It's the Hebrew name. That's the name that's going to lock you in to the real eternal. It's going to open your mind where you can receive more knowledge to be transformed yourself. It's not just reading to study to know what's written verbatim. These words should have an effect on you where it will cause you to grow in faith and to exercise that by taking leaps that frankly others not going to understand. They see the hardships, they hear the murmuring about this, that, and the other, but maybe it's been a while ago. They haven't seen the new you that's walking in the newness of life. That's what I like to talk about. I see all the hopelessness going on. People don't have no faith, and I pray against that. As a matter of fact, let me stop saying that. Words have power. But I see, and if I see it, I know the Most High see it. And I tell you the truth in Christ, all you have to do, open that book, Genesis 1 and 10. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. So everything he created and established for you as an instruction is good. We're out there again. These people crazy. It had to be about every bit of 1 o'clock because I went to bed late last night. I heard somebody shooting. I'm like, what the? I heard 3 or 4 shots go off. It was late. I'm like, what if these people don't get enough at these parties? Like, what the? But our people so caught up in the lust of their flesh. I know that's a strong thing to say, but they rather please their flesh than to really want to change the situation. A lot of people they push back when they hear you. You might hear somebody talking about something, especially me. You know how it is when you told you have understanding, have been awakened. You have a compassion. You have compassion for people. That's just you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But with that comes a level of it comes instruction And you have to have a level of moral fortitude, whereas just because it's somebody you might know or a family member or something, you're not gonna let them get away with nothing. Just as they not gonna let you get away with nothing. They probably think the worst of you. The shit I hear people say about one another, I be like, huh? I'm gonna make them eat them fucking words. I ain't finna get mad at them and be going off on them. No, I go in that book and get a better understanding. I stay on there. Okay, what is the Most High saying? Okay, what happened when this? Okay, this happened to. I see. Okay, how did this one deal with it? So I understand that there is a greater at work, because greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. I hold fast to that because the Spirit is in me, and that's why we impress on one another to study the Word. Because just as they're sitting around and you, and that's how you're gonna recognize what's been missing, family. We can say we're in tune, but is it based on what's already written? I want to rewrite a lot of this book straight up for times, because there's a lot going on I believe the scribes. I'm going to try to get a hold of the original text. What is it, Dead Sea Scrolls? On everything. I'm gonna get a hold of them. Right now I'm in the studio cooking up something. But I thought I'd drop a word for somebody that may know what I'm talking about. It's not that I'm going through some things. We're gonna go through life to get to that end place. So that's a given. Ain't no need of whining about that. The thing is to feel it. Feel yourself with more of your creator and his instruction for you, and life will be better. Bump what the hater talking about. And they gonna try you, they gonna hate you, they gonna despise you. I'm telling you, they gonna go to campaign. You think people are gonna be glad or wanna hear something like that? No, they gonna do everything but show that they're a child of God. And that's the sad case for a lot of us. We done drunk the Kool-Aid. Delusional is all outdoors. But the Most High's not gonna wink at that. Your ignorance, I don't think so. Because he gave you his word. And I'm learning that, okay, let yourself go. You steady bring yourself into situations that don't concern you and being concerned with matters that other people present that don't prosper you. That takes away from you. That takes away from your time and effort to create that. Not necessarily create, but to realize your hopes and dreams. You know, we ain't dreaming with our eyes closed, thinking it ain't gonna happen, thinking it's just gonna happen without putting in that work. But in order for anything to come to pass, you're gonna have to have a particular knowledge. That's why I read the Bible. It sharpens me, and whatever I do, because it calls me as the person to bring myself to a level where, man, I can see myself being a billionaire or a multi-trillionaire based on what I'm able to work. You have the capacity to be, just as the Father said, be fruitful and multiply. You're dealing with a creator of all things. He's not talking about in no fiat currency. Mm-mm. You got a power that's in you that's lying dormant that will really add a question and answer sticker. Favorite room in the house. Man, stop fucking playing with me, Facebook. I mean, YouTube. Only thing coming out from this platform is the word. That's it. It's kingdom. If people come here and have a big crowd around or not, that's cool. It doesn't matter. My job is done. My job is done. Majority of what I'm doing is in the streets anyway. This is a computer. This is not real life. Mm-mm. Although we bring that thing to life, but how? Hold on one second. How do you bring it to life? What I do? I gotta measure these shirts, the back of them, so I can make this print and put it on the back. You want to put it on the back, going across the whole back. Okay. All right, all right. Okay, let me pair this phone now. I'll let all that stuff go, sis. I'm sitting there listening to the word and sis bringing it out. That's her royal roots. Y'all should check her out. But I'm sitting here making my Mr. I Am him. They'll be like, you too. See, that's why I don't. You be too arrogant. And then shut up. I'm not arrogant. I'm confident, man. I don't read and study and work out and work as hard as I do to be no failure. Yeah, you hear me talking about these things, the concerns of the world, but my life is not guided by that. You know, I can care less what the government doing. You're not gonna hear me talking about what the government doing all day because that's not none of my concern. My concern is thus says YaHuWaH. You know what's written in that book. That's what I come on here to talk about. That's what's gonna uplift you. That's what's gonna bring you out of the mirror clay and into his marvelous light. Ain't gonna be nothing them people got because look what it's connected to. How do you feel now about what they're doing? You don't like it. A lot of people feeling something is feeling. A lot of people are about to be feeling a kind of way that's gonna be scary. I'm gonna be careful when I go to dealing with people and be mindful how I talk to them because of the current the current spirit that people are operating in because of how this government. When did we ever be? When did we ever get so concerned about what the government? You know, they go along with the constructs of the world. sis enjoying. Sis got that fire in. She don't be playing. Sis be bringing that word out. Who that? Who that? Who that? What up, Tristina? Where your wrench? I don't know. Hold on, chick. Time your ass out. Let me untime you. There it is. Can manage block words and change chat motion live, and also has capabilities of standing on. Okay, yeah, she the gangster. You get it, babe? Hi. I was in the washroom. So, where you at? Lane? Thank you, thank you. Come in and like the video, y'all. So the video can get some momentum behind it. I'm on a tear now. Hold on, let me put I'm on a tear with this thing. And even Hazel Chris. Hazel Chris. Well, I'll see you when you get here, I guess. I'll be up putting this shirt together. I got some more sales. I gotta finish Youngin stuff. The show got it in. You know how I get out. I ain't play with him either. Oh man, it was a good day. Today was a good day. Just like the Bible says, and it was good. Now he created and it was good. You did. What you up to in Hazel Crest Tree? What's going on out there? Y'all having this on? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go into this text. Stay in the text. I'm just gonna go in the text. Pay attention, boy. Pay attention, man. You don't pay attention. You just be wrong. Rolling. They see me rolling. They see me rolling. They try to catch me riding dirty. They trying to catch me riding dirty. But I ain't dirty no more. I've been redeemed, y'all. I'm a businessman now. I got big business going on, you dig? Cars, vans, and trucks, come holler at your man, that's what's up. We gonna make it his happen. They talking about all this. Oh, we losing this, we losing that. Donald Trump, like, get Donald Trump. All eyes on me. In my two-part. Pay attention to what your brother's doing. Pay attention to what your sister's doing. All eyes on me. But I ain't no thug, ninja. We chosen. Y'all gotta understand, we chosen to be that light. They asses off because you ain't in your position of authority. That's why they just all over the damn place doing God don't want like. Are y'all serious? Oh yeah, that shirt gonna be raw. You picked the right one. That's the deal. This shirt gonna be raw. Yeah. You out there with your piss equals. Out there with your piss equals. I'm here making this last shirt, and I'm gonna put these prints on this shirt. Get these shirts to who they. Then I got some more shirts. I sold that shirt earlier. Cancer awareness. That was a nice one. I was gonna go to the store and get a DTF print, but I didn't have time. So what did I do? I took it to the computer, y'all. I went and made me a print from Design Space. Found me a little cancer awareness. You know, a lot of people are aware of the need to understand this horrible disease, and to understand that we should all work towards a cure, not just rely on doctors and hospitals. I'm so glad YaHuWaH can get his channel back on YouTube, where you can get the information that you would need to do things, to get things done, where you don't have to rely on a outlook, the grim outlook of what others are saying or think. You can really go into extensive study, get the knowledge, and right knowledge helps to make the right decisions that will put you in a position. Like I said, the Most High, everything He created, He said, and it was good. The herbs, He gave you healing. You have to know it's the truth. How do you do that, Dwayne? You gotta test it. You know, find out what herb. You know, use herbs in your diet to get yourself out of eating certain things. Because we know once we go into the herbs, there ain't no going back. Once you use those herbs to cleanse yourself, there is no going back to. What are you saying, stuff, lady? What you saying? You're not a thug. Who lied to you? For his birthday, he's a damn token ass Libra. Oh, but what is you talking about, lady? I'm a token ass Libra. You dang on right. I got something to talk about. Because I can teach you. That's why I talk. I keep telling you I'm chosen, lady. He gave me a word to teach you. Don't be jealous and hating on me. Because I got something to put out in the atmosphere that's helping to change lives and helping people. Hey, don't be hesitating on busy, you hater. You I told you, woman, you better get in that biz up, get in the book, and start teaching the people. It ain't about no 100 people showing up at your live, because they not. Don't expect you walking different. I'm not walking like everybody, so I don't expect everybody to be over here. Oh yeah, Wayne live. Oh, let's go ahead and listen to him. And the majority of the people that subscribe to me, they will hear. They be into shorts. I clock them. I'm like, you get 1,000 views and this and that. Family, channel that energy into the videos. It's a lot of them videos. You know I speak differently, but there's a sound in what I'm talking about that I know touches on, that crosses boundaries, that can be held back. You know, it's a power. So I don't worry about that. I stay steadfast, remain 10 toes down. You did. I used to be a thug. I ain't no thug no more. You already know I was a G. I don't know what you talking about. I made my bones. The streets respect Wayne. Wherever I go, they respect West Side. Stop pleasant. I don't know who you think you playing with, but I ain't no thug no more. I'm a servant. I'm a servant of the Most High. You ain't gonna say nothing that's gonna piss me off to make me even tap into that frequency, baby. I ain't on that. I'm reaching hearts and minds and helping people to overcome by believing on the word and really practicing and cultivating that life. You are a seed. We all are seeds. You're gonna be a good seed, which brings forth seeds, but you bringing forth weeds. They don't bring forth life. They don't bring forth no herbs. Others can eat off of. And can others eat off your plate? I'm not talking about you in particular, baby. No. If what you speaking, others can't eat off your plate where they can benefit in the right way, and they don't gotta be about money. They could be having knowledge of a certain discipline where they see you exercising it so freely and like you was born with it, you doing it. You know? I'm not talking about following the patterns of the world. Mm-mm. I don't. People talk crazy about me. You think I care? Shit, I'll go through it to get to it. You know, I'm not a thug. I'm more than that. Mm-mm. How can I bring what God created to such a level and walk around like I got stop stop playing with me, mom. I mean no thug. You know man. You doing a lot of talking over there. Baby Jesus. What you mm-mm. You know my two good husband talk a lot, like you know so I'm just speaking in general because you don't pay attention to what I be saying. What are you talking about? You don't be paying attention to what I be saying, lady. I'm going one end after the other. You one of them hard headed people. Mm-mm. I'm not a thug. I'm royalty. You can't make this out to be a thug. You already know I try so hard to. Now that I'm trying so hard to do the right thing on a daily basis, not sometimes, every day I do. They still approaching me, addressing me as such. And I'm like, these people, something else. But then I stop and think right there in the moment. Like, that's the life you carved out for yourself. But that don't mean you still there. Just because and then you gotta recognize that's them remaining to stay stuck in a time where, okay, life was good. No, I wasn't no thug. I was on some gangster. You know what I'm saying? I was out here moving like good fellas. Stop playing with me, bro. You already know I'm connected. I'm plugged. All that stuff you talking about, stop playing. I ain't your friendly neighborhood dude. You know, I got power wherever I go. Don't say I pay attention to everything you say. Trust me. I'm about to pull up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pull up, G. Yeah. What you know? Shit. You already talking about some. Girl, stop playing with the Wayne. You know better than that. They ain't calling me G Wayne for nothing. Trust. They ain't calling him G Wayne for nothing, lady. What you talking about? I made my bones. Then I had to get up off that once I learned who we was. But I have been seeking. Like I said, the most I've been dealing with me since I was a child. Excuse me. I stayed searching the books to find out who I was, and now I understand now that I'm older. That was to bring me back. Dwayne. Dwayne. Yeah. You walking in power, baby. You walking in power, fam. You may not think it's power, but I demonstrate power. It's one thing about him. I don't have to be. You know you a thug. No, I'm a G. I ain't no thug. Watch your mouth. I'm trying to belittle me to be no thug. Yeah, I know I walked as a G. I ran shit. I wasn't out here doing all that stupid stuff. Thugs, we get the hell out of here. I was running stuff. I'm a businessman. I was a businessman, you did? I ain't grew up watching mafios, watching La Cosa Nostra for nothing. I'm being honest. I ain't grew up watching mafia movies talking about this and that and all of it. Anything that wasn't, I wasn't accepting nothing uh that wasn't conceding to my terms. We weren't having none of that. You did? Want to have none of that? Mm-mm. can't wait when I walk the street, you dig? Cause they know your son get busy with his. He could be got. Could have been got. A lot of things, bad things that happen to me. But you live, you learn, you know, and you grow. It's a growing moment, you know. What you gonna do? You gonna go out there and retaliate, start killing people? Like, really though? I don't think so. Not this one, you know. Hey, when I was there, I understand. Oh yeah, oh, this shirt finna be raw. 56. Dang, that's too much. Oh yeah, I hear you though. I'm gonna bring it to your head, bro. Do it like a G.O. But you don't hear me though. Queen, what? Who's that that dropped you off? He come, he come to get on one, y'all. This thug. Talking about I'm a thug. Bullshit. I'm a businessman. You go and talk to the people that know me, they gonna tell you. Why ain't about business? Why ain't get things done? I don't want these people talking about. They just talking. 35. Hey y'all, they just talking. West Side, they know what time it is. That's my lady talking crazy on here, y'all. Y'all already know. I don't know what's their problem. This black woman different. She know. Play with the bull. You gonna get the horn. I don't play them games with nobody. Straight up, I don't play with nobody. I'm here to help and to serve YaHuWaH. I don't play them games. I don't play with people. My dad used to want to be a gangster. She wasn't even messing with. I wasn't telling her I was no damn thug. I don't really damn trust when I tell you. I don't have time for none of that. Guys were looking at me crazy like, what you want? Hey, little bit. I'm on the books, y'all. You did? Ignorance is at an all-time high. Sometimes you gotta know that shit. They don't know no better. Some people act like they got off the fucking yellow bus just an hour ago. You can't get mad at them. They slizzo. Have sympathy on them. Who you talking about? Slow people. Is it you? Go on, put your foot up your mouth. You know, some niggas just trying to figure out who you talking about. Shit, niggas talking about people, they must be slow. I don't sit around talking about people. I ain't said nothing. All I said something. You just got to talk shit. No, I didn't. I'm just speaking. Hey, all that shit you saying, I said, we don't play all that shit. And you went off the chain. I ain't go off the chain. I'm just speaking in general. You know, you got slow people out here don't know how to catch up. That's a fact. I gotta keep it in perspective. Because if you don't, y'all will run amok. Especially black women. Y'all will try to run amok over a brother. I don't play none of that shit. I love you and respect you, but you miss me with all that shit. Don't play games. Be quiet, woman. I'm talking. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about goodness. Who you talking about then? Because you talking about I love you and all that, but then you gonna go into that other bullshit. Just like look, when you said I ain't talking about you in particular, but when you say in particular, who you talking about? And they had their hand. Do what you gotta do. Just get out my ear. I'm talking here, please. I'm glad you enjoy yourself. Good for you. This ain't what you want right now. I'm on business, shorty. Go on, play somewhere. Brothers, don't let them fool you. Nah, keep shit in perspective. Hate it or love it. If you trying to throw rocks, you bring your soft ass around, I'm gonna flush you out. Don't play with me. Period. I don't care who you is. I don't play games with people. That's why I don't got no damn friends. They know I don't play. I don't know why sisters tend to play with brothers like that.
And that's one thing he ain't telling a story about.
No, I don't have a sense of humor.
You don't have no friends.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends. She just, like I said, hey,
you just said you don't got no friends.
Some of us,
you got a lot of friends, so you don't have
some of us, you shouldn't even be in my business. First of all, I ain't got to answer that. You violate my space. What I got? What my conversation got to do with you, mom? See how they be brothers? No, you go work that witchcraft on somebody else. I tell it how it is. See, they don't want to hear Wayne. Who ain't think he is? The it? Did who you think I am? I'm just a regular dude. Busy with my end. Y'all should have seen me on that Tahoe today. I did a cylinder. I took a changed some head gaskets. So that means on a 2007 Chevy Tahoe, I had to take the whole cylinder blocker loose. Take everything up top, the intake, everything, throttle body, intake. I took the fuel rails up, the injectors, the what else I had to take apart? I had to take apart heater bypass hoses. It had a bypass that's screwed into the front of the block, around the face plate, the front plate of the engine block. What else I had to take off? Take the spark plugs off out, and I also had to take the manifolds, the exhaust manifold, and intake manifolds. Take them off, which I really didn't take them completely. Just disconnect. I just uh, disassembled them. I disconnected them from the engine block. Oh man, that's gonna be dope, son. You want to go on across the back 36. That's perfect. Okay, so I'll do the mister and then do the other one. You gotta cut it up where you can use it. Yeah, use that to cut it and then bam bam. Boop. Okay, reconstruct this. What the devil is allowed? What happened? So I didn't hit no. Stop playing this thing. Be tweaking y'all. Okay, I'm sitting here creating a print design from vinyl, which I do. I create prints. I mean, yeah, prints, vinyl prints, and I buy my DTFs because I don't have a DTF machine yet. Yet, and I'm not saying I'm not gonna get one. I'm gonna get a DTF machine, and I'm not gonna use no credit to get it. I'm gonna get it the old-fashioned way. But I ain't gonna sell no drugs and go get it. I ain't gonna rob nobody. I ain't gonna do none of that to get it. I'm gonna get it based off hard work and merit, and it's gonna be some favor. It's gonna be a whole lot of faith and favor involved. It's gonna be a lot of faith though, but more so a lot of favor because of we are the most high people and it's a lot of favor on us. We never knew that. That's why people be fighting when we come out and tell you, oh yeah, we the people. They be like, people, what people? We God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? They say what they want to say. We the Hebrew Israelites. I don't care less what a person say. To be honest, you know that's between you and the Most High. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But as for me, this was happening. I know we the people. I know without a shadow of a doubt. I don't care what people talking about. Take heed to the truth. Hear your brother. Okay, now how can I do this? Heed the word. I'm coming straight from the book. God got a particular people. And if you don't know, you can miss it. You can miss it if you follow the world. They're telling you about religion. They're not telling you about that aspect of the picture. Mm. How can I do it? Make two of them. Cut it. two prints and cutter. Man, I'm trying to come up on y'all. Get one up, sun down, sun up to sun down on y'all. No, though, the Most High is doing big things in this people. And now I'm in the big things. People have trusted me. They are showing me that they value what I do. They're showing me in real time. And it's opening the door of opportunity for me to flex what power I do have and what I do. That's mine. You know, the Most High gave me the desire of my heart. Yeah, they tried to beat it out of me. Always not working, this and that. You should quit, get a job, and this and that. I heard all kind of bull crap. But you know what? I wasn't worried about it. Wasn't even worried about it, you did. Because I know me. I know me, family. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Okay, let's go. Yeah. That's why I listen to their word. What they talking about in the world, we not, or you can't attain, or this or that. Let me tell you something. When you go into the Bible, the Most High makes it plain. And you begin, your mind's eye, receiving this word in your mind, sense in your heart, but your mind's eye of understanding, it opens to a level where others are stuck in life. It's gonna allow you to overcome all that. You're not gonna be there. That's why I'm not just sitting here saying, okay, yeah, I hear what's going on in the world, but bump that. I don't want to hear that because that ain't important. Wasn't That's why I went to the scripture to speak what's important, and now I'm keeping it in context with the fruit of my conversation. It has to be based on what's your truth. You got to know that you know what you know that you know. Period. You have to know. One, how you gonna say something like that? And I'm a Hebrew. A lot of the Hebrews are mistaken for thugs because you got places like uh, Southern Law Poverty Center talking about Hebrew Israelites are a hate group, saying some. And when people hear them say some, they automatically assume they're talking about everybody. But I don't even receive the conversation because who are these devils and who are these devils? Armies of Israel, the Elohim's armies of Israel. These damn heathens got a delusion. I mean, their ass is on the judgment. That's why the nation, they delusion. And if you don't tell them the truth of the matter, that's why I stick to the script. A lot of people, well, I don't want to hear that word. Don't nobody want to hear that. Oh, okay. That's cool because you're not rejecting me. I'm coming with his solution. Your creator has for what? What's going on, right? Given to you. But if you don't want to receive it, that's between you and his him. I don't got nothing to do with it. And I ain't mad at you. I'm going to be honest with you. I could be mad at you, or it's really none of my business, to be honest. That's all I can say about the matter. It ain't none of our same business. Okay, I need to put two of these. I got it. I'm getting better with cracking and how to maneuver when I don't have certain things. Getting way better, y'all. It's gonna pay. It's off. in a major way because I'm on my grind. And nothing stop Mr. Grind. I'm about to cut these prints for a client. Well, for one of my brothers from another mother. He treat me like an elder brother for real. I got to be honest. Treat me better than most of my kinfolk. They don't even mess with me like y'all know how it is when you're chosen. I ain't just coming on here saying nothing. When I speak to people, I speak about what I'm speaking about now. You got a problem with your finances, and maybe you need to look to Africa. Africa is letting you know you can invest in Africa. Africa, you can start from the bottom and go to the top. You don't have to follow all the Pan African people we know. We love them. But we know we got people there with boots to the ground. And you can look through and see, you can even contact these people. They got a lot of them got YouTube pages. And you can really, connect and get some things done. Because we foresee what's going on. And if we sitting waiting for the world to tell us, oh, you got to do this and do that, it's a problem. You lost. They got you. You're going to lose. You're going to stay. You stuck. And where they desire for you to be. You don't even believe in your Most High God. He don't believe, just like he delivered your ancestors out of Egypt, he going to get you out of here too. With a mighty hand. And they going to break bread. That's what's written. And that's what's going to happen. They know it. They can deny all they want. But we can't get caught up in their denial and get extreme where we ready. All we know is to speak hate and anger to Friday. We cooking them. Oh, I got to cook them. No, they ain't. They ain't getting away with this. No, the Most High don't want you wasting your time on that. I tell you the truth, family. No, he does not. Because it's already set. There's nothing you have to do when you going out here and going crazy on people and telling everybody they're going to hell instead of ministering the truth. Yes, there's consequences when you're not obedient, but understand everything and a lot of what we've been taught is not right. It's just a fact. What I study, I can agree that we're Israel, but understanding what the word is saying and how to apply it. And understanding most of all things are the spirit, which the Father is the spirit, so that supersedes any interpretation we can come up with in the physical. And with that type of position, a lot of people not going, but I'm going to speak the truth because my spirit is led to. Because I know there's something greater at hand here, And I'm not playing with my salvation because the next person think it's a joke. Think it's a game to you. Man, y'all remember that song by Beans and Freeway? Think it's a game to you. Think it's a game to the Most High. Till you go, something's happening. You expect him to be there on point for you. All the time, you around here denying him, following all these religions, everything but keeping his instruction. You got to argue with everybody talking about people lying on the word, this and that, this ain't that, or that ain't this. Like, what? Subversive. A lot of people done turned subversive. The mafia guy said, no subversion. And they stand on that because your people will get subversive. They will turn on you. And turn in a bad way where it's bad for everybody because of our decisions. Our decisions are based on emotionally driven situations instead of proven, sound information that's going to really put us in a place to win, G. It's so fun. You laughing at me? I'm gonna laugh too. You wanna laugh?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm listening to a video.
You got a secret?
What?
You got a secret? You looking like you fell off the yoga bus.
What?
What's your secret? You wanna share?
a secret. What are you talking
The secret. You looking like all like you puzzled. You got a secret. I can't say what the secret is.
I'm listening to somebody right now.
I'm looking at your secret though. You understand what I'm saying? Secret. You got a secret. Hello?
Oh,
But you gave somebody something you shouldn't have been giving them. You stuck like, did he peep me? Did he get me? No, no, you ain't second guessing yourself. Peep game. I'm funny. No, I'm the real deal. I ain't the Rizzo. I'm on hood.
you want to smell them? That's what they got.
Girl, smell what? Well, secret, you just talk too much. Nobody said a word. That's what I be saying. People emotionally driven, they ain't cut like that, brothers. Be careful how y'all handle people because they'll get to talking and not know how to handle themselves the right way. You got to be mindful of your mouth. Sometimes I'm a thug. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Can't be so quick. Women be on there, and I be sharing that with my lady. Look, these people rats. They on there telling every goddamn thing somebody doing. Are you serious? I understand we need to expose certain things that's going on, but it's a way to expose things as it is, as you are instructed, according to your Heavenly Father. He gave you instructions on how to deal with things. You know, you get evidence. You don't just say stuff. A lot of people just be saying shit out their mouth, like, don't have no evidence to the fact of proof. Like, what the? How we operate? We just lords. And you think the word don't matter? It matters, family. Trust. It matters that you know it because then it's going to set in motion something that the Father created. You want to tap to what the Father created. We love our brothers and sisters, but y'all know what we on. We on something higher in the spirit. It's not going to look like what they doing. Nope. Not even remotely close. They gonna look at you funny. They gonna turn on you because you speaking different, first of all. They gonna be like, who do you think he is? You see my lady talking that smack. Talking about you a thug. I'm a who? Do you hear the level of conversation? You hear the level of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that's in this conversation I'm having? This conversation is loaded. Spiritually loaded. Filled to capacity. There's no lack there. The only lack is the lack of understanding. Understanding what's happening, what's unfolding before our eyes. Because why? We don't study. We don't want to know. Oh, I gotta make one more shirt. She like, let me grow one more shirt. I'm sorry, 1,000 part. My son be forgetting all this stuff. He be trying to do too much. Ears are hot, so that would be nice. Make her a bear print, a bear t-shirt. Not a bear, you know, like them cats. I can kill less with them cats here. But make her, no, not kill less. I'm glad that they having success. They living out their dreams, and I wish them all the more. But y'all know what I mean. I can speak that. You know, we want to override anything the enemy thinks that he can take a hold of. When these videos really start to hit, they gonna hit. She don't understand. Yeah, the Most High, he's only gonna give you what he know you can carry. My attention span may not be big enough to deal with everyday wants and of the way for the people, you know? And that's something I have to learn. But in his time, he's gonna expand his channel. Because I'm not gonna stop speaking about it. I'm gonna speak about him till the day I die. And it just so happened we got this medium. And that's what I'm gonna use it for. And I'm gonna continue. I'm not gonna change my route because okay, people join the club to create certain videos where it will garner attention, and you know, people will give you a deal. They'll give you a deal to sell your motherfucking soul to them, to control what you create. You know, how you like a slave trying to make videos there every time they crack the whip. Well, you need to engage more on this and that. Yes, I understand y'all's positioning. Y'all are sharing some valuable knowledge that's been tried and proven. But you got to understand. Y'all got to know. And y'all did. Ain't that sweet? Oh, that's a 2NX. A 2X all the way. Come on, you got to check inventory. Well, she wanted the white. She don't want the blue. She got two. You got to check your inventory. Okay? That's this 2X red. I could have sold her this Bella canvas. I did think about the Bella. And I'm like, no, because I'm selling my Bella canvas for 20 a pop. And I told her, I sold her 15. And I'm like, huh? Yeah, because that's a more exclusive. That's a premium t-shirt. That's not no regular t-shirt. Now that's some nice soft cotton gills, but that other joint, so you know what you're dealing with when you don't. Okay, you got them prints ready. You got to cut that right quick. All right, y'all, I'm going to work. I got work. Make that black for the white t-shirts. You do the white first. Black. Where them fans at? 813. 8 by 13. Maybe I can use that a little bit. Cool. Take mama her shirt. I forgot she ain't said the word. Mama was a creator too. Mama was a lot of being creative design. Start checking in on them. Hey, I'm checking in on the floral designs because sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to go here. I'm like, what? You got a hot business with florals and other things. If you tripping on me, tripping. I'll be at that bread. Oh, she got her business operating where it should be. So okay, you can cut this. I'll be on that bread though. Should be doing a lot. I'm about a business. I know the sisters is. Brothers too. I ain't just the sisters putting in that work. Y'all don't see me because I'm off grid. Just put it down. Yeah, I'm off grid. I ain't connected to Matrix. You know, I shook that. I never was a part of the Matrix. Never. I can't afford it. I truly can't. They might tell you otherwise, but the devil is a lie. I'm gonna crap. It ain't about money. You care about that fake fiat currency? Well, we make some commodities. That's money. They don't lose value. Fiat lose value. Get that crap out of here. We can utilize it, but well, I thought, that's like the sisters and brothers. Talking All this stupid, all this stupidity with this cutting food stamps and this and that. People literally going crazy. Like they ain't gonna make it. They just gonna give up life. Really? You better wake the hell up. Yeah, we got something. Acting like it don't matter. Some people, like I said, some of us just slow. We rather continue to fake it to make it with all that instead of being on our own because we know it may be a problem somewhere and we want to always have our hands. We want to be clear about where we stand, but we don't want to run off our possible help if we should need it. And I'm saying, fucking, you your own help, the most high your help. What's up? What's wrong with you? Like you days out of your mind. You not a drink. Alright, y'all, I'm going to the cutting fields. Cause I'm a thug. The devil is a lie. And you the devil.